How's it going, everybody? I've got some brand new audio effect racks for you, and these ones are designed to give your sounds a more analog feel. And one of the things that you're going to get with analog synths and anything that's kind of not in the box is you're going to get a little bit of noise. Sometimes it comes from wires, sometimes it comes from interference, something, but there's always some noise there. So I've created these two racks that are pretty similar, but they have one slight difference. So I'm just gonna use this really basic analog patch. Simple, nothing fancy. It's pretty boring and flat sounding if you ask me. And I've got this analog noise serial rack, and it's basically got two different noise flavors, which I've done through two different frequency shifters. Now, as I turn up noise flavor 1, we start hearing some sounds. And we can adjust the noises by playing around with these knobs. We can change the pitch. Now, these I'm going to say are best used very subtly. Like something like this, maybe. You can almost barely notice it. I turn it off, just add a little bit. I'm gonna go a little extreme for the sake of this example, but I've basically got our frequency, and we are playing around with that frequency with this LFO, which I've called shift distance and shift rate, which is set to the noise waveform. So it's gonna be kind of randomly switching noise sounds. And if I just dial this back a little bit, it almost sounds like a little interference in our signal. Now right after that we have noise flavor 2, which is a pretty similar idea, just another flavor. And we're using this time a square waveform on the LFO. And what you can do is just sort of mix these two together, and you get some, brings a little life to your sound. Now, I'm going to turn this one off here, and I'm going to go over to the next one, which is the same exact thing, except rather than running these auto frequency shifters one after another in serial form, I'm running them parallel. So we have noise flavor 1 on one chain and noise flavor 2 on the other. And this one I think gives you a little more control. So when you have one of the noise flavors off, basically you're getting the dry signal. And turn this up just a notch here. Now, I can now therefore add a lot more of my noise flavor because I still have noise flavor 2 coming out clean. So I play around with this a little bit here. Oops, bring that back open. So I can get away with a higher percentage on the flavor, since I do have that clean signal going through. And then of course I can add noise flavor 2, which is down here, very similar, but again some subtle differences. So what I'm doing with these is just adding some noise to this sort of boring analog patch that I have here. And I purposely picked a boring patch just so you can hear the difference. So what I'm trying to do basically is destroy the cleanliness of the digital world with some sort of fake analog noise. And of course, if you want to be a nut job, you can go pretty crazy with this and have some wild and crazy noises. But again, I think your best bet is keeping it nice and subtle. Something like that. Gives this a little life. I'll turn it off. So, a little bit goes a long way. I hope you enjoy that. I'm having a lot of fun with it myself. The frequency shifter is really great for adding some nice analog feel to your sounds. So I hope you enjoy, have fun, and send me any music you make using any of these packs. Take care.